Do you want to clean the Nintendo Switch charging port to fix no charging problems? Then you are at the right place. We have got some easy ways that you can use to fix this issue. Welcome back to Silicophilic, your go-to source for tech tips and fixes. Method 1. Inspect the charging port and cable. Nintendo Switch can have charging issues mostly due to a faulty cable and excessive force applied while removing the charging cable. So, you should check the charging port and cable. Look for any damage or debris in the charging port. If there is accumulated dust in the port, clean it. Then you can try a different charger and power source to rule out any issues with the cable or adapter. Make sure you use a genuine charger. You can test it with a USB tester and plug it into the USB port. Check if the switch is charging. But if there is no charging indicator on the screen, then go to the next step. Method 2. Clean the charging port on a Nintendo Switch. Power off the switch completely. Do not just put it in sleep mode. Fully turn it off by holding the power button and selecting power options. Then turn off. Take a cotton swab or a soft brush and gently scrape it along the sides of the charging port, parallel to the pins. This will help dislodge any dirt, lint, or debris that may be preventing a proper connection. You can use compressed air to blow out any loosened particles from the port. Be careful not to spray the air directly into the port, as this could potentially damage it. Leave the port for 5 to 10 minutes before attempting to charge again. Avoid using anything sharp or rigid like a toothpick or paperclip directly in the port, as this can bend or break the delicate pins. Once cleaned, plug in the official Nintendo Switch charger and see if charging resumes normally. It may take a few minutes to a few hours to charge depending on the battery level. Besides cleaning the charging port, you can also perform some additional steps we are showing next. Method 3. Restart the switch. A restart can fix the temporary glitch causing the charging issues. Press and hold the power button of your Nintendo Switch to turn it off. Then turn off your router or modem and detach all the power cords attached to the devices and from the source. Allow a few minutes to pass and then attach the power cord. Turn on your router or modem and then turn on the Nintendo Switch. If the console is not responding, then hold down the power button for 12 to 15 seconds to force shut it down. Then try to power it on again. Method 4. Check the power switch. If the power button of the Nintendo Switch is damaged, then also you can have issues with it. So, press the power button and see if you can properly press it down. If the button is hard or you cannot press it, then there can be a problem with the button. Take a brush to clean the sides of the button to remove any trace of dirt and dust accumulated from there. Besides, you can use cotton swabs and isopropyl alcohol to cleanse the dirt away. If this does not fix the problem, you can take it to the repair shop to repair the button. Method 5. Reset the AC adapter. Next, you can reset the AC adapter. For this, unplug the AC adapter from both ends. Wait for some minutes. In the meantime, check that the number of the adapter model is HAC-002. Otherwise, it should be incompatible with your device. Check if there is any sign of physical damage on the adapter. You can replace the adapter if you see any sign of damage on it. Connect the new adapter to the console and the wall outlet and turn on the Nintendo Switch. Method 6. Check the batteries. The Nintendo Switch uses a rechargeable lithium-ion battery which, over time, may lose its ability to hold a charge. If you are experiencing charging issues, it could indeed be due to an old or degraded battery. Here is how to check and replace the battery in your Nintendo Switch. Ensure your Switch is powered off. To reduce the risk of a fire hazard if the battery is accidentally damaged during the repair, Remove the Joy-Con controllers. Slide them off after pressing the small round button on their back. Unscrew the back cover. Use the appropriate screwdriver to remove the screws securing the rear panel. Keep track of each screw as they need to go back in the same place. Once the back cover is off, you will see the battery. It's held in place by adhesive and connected to the motherboard. Carefully disconnect the battery's connector and gently pry the battery out. Insert a new genuine Nintendo Switch battery. Reconnect it and reassemble your Switch in reverse order. Using genuine batteries is crucial as third-party ones may not meet the safety and performance standards required for your device and could potentially damage your Switch. Once done, try to turn on the Switch. Method 7. Check for short circuits and hardware issues. You can use a multimeter to check for short circuits. For this, set your multimeter to continuity mode or use the beep sound if available. Test the capacitors around critical components such as the M92T36 chip or the CPU. Place the multimeter probes on both sides of each capacitor. If you hear a sound, the capacitor may be shorted and needs replacement. If you have access to a thermal camera, you can use it to identify hotspots on the board. A short circuit often results in localized heat due to increased current flow. Focus on areas where you suspect a short might be present. Next, you can use a voltmeter to measure the voltage across the board. If the reading is 0 or significantly lower than the specified voltage, it indicates a short circuit. Make sure you test the CPU, power IC, and other critical components for shorts. Disassemble the console if necessary to access the components, but make sure your console is not under warranty period. Look for any signs of damage or abnormal behavior. If you're not comfortable performing hardware repairs, it's advisable to seek professional help or contact Nintendo's customer service to avoid further damage to your console. Method 8. Contact Nintendo support. If the Switch still does not charge after cleaning the port, there may be a deeper hardware issue that requires professional repair. Avoid using chemicals or abrasives that could further damage the port. If none of the steps shown resolve the issue, it's best to contact Nintendo support for further assistance or to arrange a repair. For this, you can click on this link and search for your support. Follow the guidelines provided by the experts to fix the issue. And there you have it. The methods to clean the Nintendo Switch charging port to fix no charging problems. We hope one of these methods have worked for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tips and troubleshooting guides. Leave a comment and help others know which solutions solve your problem. Thanks for watching, and you will see you in the next video.